you a Christmas lover? Or are you a Grinch? Let us know in the comments below. And what do you think I am? New guitar tutorials every single Monday. Hit subscribe, ring the bell if you like this kind of content, and you'll never miss a lesson. Tabs for lessons by becoming a Patreon. Links in the notes, as well as the description and the comments. You'll see some timestamps down there too. You'll also see my email in the description if you want some one-on-one lessons. So go ahead, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Check out our other links. Grab the guitar brain attention span, and let's break this one down. Let's do it, Whoville. All right, let's jump right into it. Let's get going with the riff. So what's going on here is this is an intro riff, but you're also going to use this to connect the verses. The song is really just a verse after a verse after a verse. The chords underneath it, let's start there. It's going to be an A minor chord and a D minor chord. You'll also see an E7. There's more chords into the song, but we'll get to them after we do this intro. So to keep it basic, we're just going to go over the A minor, down, up, down. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 2 beats on the A minor, then you switch to the D minor. 3 and 4. So you got 1 and 2, 3 and 4. And that'll happen 3 times. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 to E7, and you let it ring. When you get to that E7, you're going to let it ring for 4 beats, the whole measure. Beats. What was that the name of the band in Doug? The beats. The beats. Yeah, it was the beats. Anyways, so when you get to this E7, I like to strum through it, and I like to not get through it really fast and strong, but rather kind of drag that pick along and let it ring out. You could just play the E note if you wanted to. So that's what the chords underneath look like. Let's go ahead and take a look at the actual riff itself. That's it. So you're going to play the open A string on the first beat, 1. Then you play 3, 2, 0 on the A strings. 1, 2, pola. 3 notes over just 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 beat is called a triplet. Or triplet's what I call it, but I've heard it referred to many different forms of the same word, like a tupla and things like this. So you're going to hit those 3 notes over just that 1 beat, and it's going to help you with your timing if you can land on the 2nd fret of the D string right on the change to D minor. D minor, right there. And then right after that note, you're going to go ahead and play the open A string. That open A is on the and. So if you were to count it, you would get 1, 2, pola, 3, and 4. 4 is just a rest. So you do it 3 times, 4th time through. Strum that E7. So the whole intro riff, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And then we are into the verse, which is the song, the rest of the tune. First 4 measures of this, as you can see, it's going to be the same strum pattern, down, up, down. If you're a little more comfortable, you could do down, up, mute. You could even just pluck the bass and go pluck, up, mute. If you wanted to. But we're going to stick with the down, up, down throughout the lesson. So it starts off A minor to D minor, same thing we've already seen. And then we get to the G and C. I'm releasing pressure with my hand a little bit on the 2nd beat to help it stop. But if you made the chords ring out like that as well, it would also sound good. So A minor, D minor, G, C. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Back to A minor and D minor. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and down, down, up, down, up. The E7 at the end, I like to switch the strum pattern up. That's one of these little details that you can do fairly easily to give your music in general a lot more movement and action. Every now and then, just do a little different strum pattern. So these 4 measures. I'll count us in, but I'm not going to count while we play it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next time through, A minor, D minor, start off the same way, G, C, same way. Then we get to the F. This is going to be the hardest chord in the song. If it's just too tricky for you, you could play this shape here, which is 3, 2, 1, 1. And if that's just too tricky for you too, total beginner out there, and the F is the only thing stopping you from getting this song, you could just do 1st fret of the E string, 3rd fret of the A string, and treat it like a power chord, okay? So what we're gonna do here is strum through the F with our new strum pattern, down, down, up, down, boom, and let that E7 ring out. Okay, so we get okay, we're gonna put both of them together from the top. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, when you put it to lyrics, you're going to see that you're a mean. We sing mean over the A minor, 1. D minor doesn't have a keyword, so meaning you're going to strum that D minor, but you're not going to be singing right away. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch, and you want to hit Grinch right on the G chord. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You real. And then same thing again, coming around. Nothing over the C until you get almost to the very end and you really on the A minor. You really are a heel. So take it nice and slow and let's aim for these keywords in the first verse. Nice and slow. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel. On the back end of that, we'll see the keywords cuddly over the A minor, cactus over the D minor, charming over the G, C with an eel. Fairly straightforward. You're cuddly as a cactus, you're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. All right. After that, Mr. Grinch. You're really holding that over that F, right? Mr. Grinch. So if we play through the whole verse, well, after that too, then it goes to something called acapella. And then we get to this part, which is the acapella. Grinch, you're a bad banana with a greasy black peel. And peel is where the riff comes back in. So you would go, you're a bad banana with a greasy black peel. Boom, into the next verse. So why don't we go ahead and play the intro, the first verse, use the bridge, and then we'll play the second verse. So you can see how all of these things come together. If you can do that, you got the whole song. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. really are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cactus, as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. You a nasty black banana peel. You're a monster, Mr. Grinch. Your heart's an empty hole. Your brain is full of spiders. You got garlic in your soul, Mr. Grinch. I wouldn't touch you with a 39.5-foot pole. When you're ready to finish the song, you just go from that E7 to an A minor. The song's got about 5 or 6 verses, but I usually don't play all 5. I usually play just 3 or 4. Okay, and there you have it. Ho, 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 y'all. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy holidays. Happy Boxing Day. I am a little bit of a Grinch. So I alluded to me being a Grinch in the video, and I'll tell you why. Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey, and that song drives me crazy. And they start playing it in November. So I literally just... it burned my brain out, and I can't do it. Now, having said that, it's more of a running joke than anything else, because I do appreciate Christmas, especially Christmas with kids. If there's someone in the family that still believes in Santa, which right now my nephews and maybe my nieces do, hopefully if you're watching this and you made it to the end, Santa Claus is real, kids. Well, they're not playing guitar, so I'm not too worried about it. And until next time, keep on rocking and rolling. Think about becoming a Patreon. New guitar every Monday, ukulele Wednesday and Saturday. We appreciate you here at 10 Thumbs. Love, peace, and chicken grease. I'm about to jump into my sleigh and ride on out of here. Ho, ho,